This is day 3 of the 90-day challenge to improve my communication skills. So how should I start this video? Let me start by explaining how my day went. My day was not too stressful. It was quite alright, to be fair, but I actually had my interview, as I said before, with R Labs regarding. So to me, it went quite well. Not as I would have expected it would, but to be fair, it did. I think it was. I don't want to make any excuses, but let me just say this out there. I acknowledge that I didn't actually, prepare for the worst, to be fair, but I don't think that it was actually network, and my mic, or she wasn't hearing me that audible, but I think that was rectified along the way. But to be fair, it went quite well. One thing I should do, I'm thinking of asking for people's opinion after I have a conversation with them. You get, maybe I'll say rate this conversation over 10. I'll just for feedback, to see whether I'm actually doing something right. Maybe I was something I actually wanted to say today, but crazy thing, fear, not like fear, but I didn't just want to change the topic abruptly because of situations. But again, not making excuses, just putting it out there, you pour out your mind, but I take full ownership. That's one thing. Accountable. I'm always, for my error. The fact that I'll prepare more. To a question of what was the question? How would you describe yourself? Or how would you describe yourself? That kind of question. Anytime it just gets to I think that's one thing I will learn from that experience. Not making any excuses, right? And I'm actually writing it down, so I wrote it down prior. So that's to always prepare, for that question of describe yourself. What do you do and everything. So that one, I actually have the answer to it. Just that it's been a while since I discussed it. First, tell them what you do, your present, what you do. Tell them what you did before, your past, and what you are planning to do in the future. So present, past, future. So that's but I didn't actually prepare. So maybe but I will still give where I did maybe a 6.5 to 7 over 10. So enough about my day. Onto the main topic of why we're here, of why I'm doing this. It's about what I learned the other day, and it's actually I've learned it quite a while ago, but maybe I'll have to share it. I just thought of it not quite long, I'm pressing record on this video, record to this video. It's actually a talk by Russell Conwell, and that talk made him $6 million, if I'm correct. And just that one talk, crazy, and $6 million. And he said it was in a time where people were being paid pennies. It was a time where people were being paid pennies. And that, it was even crazy. They even said that he got to a point where he delivered the talk where the value, in monetary terms, could not be estimated again. It's crazy. And the name of the talk is Acres of Diamond. And I actually got to know about it from reading this book. Success, the Best of Napoleon Hills. It was crazy. The book, $6 million. Crazy. So that was, and I'm still reading this book, by the way. Reading a book is crazy. They don't know how crazy work is it. Like reading this book, Success by Napoleon Hills. I'm still reading it, to be fair, but when you actually read this book, I don't think it's actually for you to get. This book is actually designed for you to get ideas, to see something that you didn't see in yourself before. That's one thing. That's this book actually gives me, something that was there that I didn't recognize or pay attention to more. So the talk about Acres of Diamonds. So it was about a farmer who sold his farm in Africa in search of diamonds. So he sold his farm in search of diamonds, and unfortunately he wasn't able to find any diamonds. But the farmer he sold it to, the person he sold it to actually was the one that found the diamonds. Come to actually think of it, yeah. So the learning point is that the opportunities and wealth we desire is often at our feet. So the farmer's inability, his quest to discover diamonds, made him ignore or not appreciate the fact that the treasure was already with him. And that's the learning point that I'm actually taking it in my life, to be fair. It actually happened to me. I was to actually realize, because where I stay, most people actually go to European countries in terms of greener pasture. They see that place, and they are not wrong. There's more opportunities, but where we are locally, where we stay in our homeland, there's actually more opportunities here for us, to grow and develop. So maybe that thing has actually changed my mindset. That talk, that the opportunities that we crave, of wealth, the opportunity of craving, not only wealth, the opportunities to grow and everything, are actually on our feet. It's actually on our feet. It's actually with us here, but we do not recognize or appreciate it. That's actually one thing, we also have to improve on. The ability to notice those opportunities, to not, because it's easy for them to go unnoticed, in the flashy term of getting. So that's one thing I think I learned, because I've learned it quite a lot, but I was just reflecting on it, that the opportunities to find. So I actually wanted to do something before I actually made this video, to be fair. So my team is actually playing football. So we're actually playing football. So they've already started, but like I said, priorities first is to make the video, because that is my number one priority, to always improve myself, So after this video, I'll obviously go to watch the match. That's it. So do I need to say maybe a recap of everything I learned, everything I just said? I think to test my memory, because I don't know, sometimes it seems like my brain, there are a lot of ideas or something, words just floating around. So it's like cluttered up, everything is just like cluttered up. So one time maybe that's why I'm doing this communication skills, to like free up that space, to free it up, because sometimes you be like, there are some words I'm trying to reach, when they ask me a question, there are some words I want to use. It happened in the interview too. There are some words I want to reach, but there are many things that clutter up in my mind. So I actually use a term that I wouldn't say on a normal day, but I believe consistency, continuous progress, it's not about perfection, it's about progress, That's like what I said about comparisons, when you actually watch people speak online now. I'm gonna do it my way, progress, everything. So, and again, this video is one take. I think I'm actually getting the hang of it. Last video was one take, this video is one take. I mean, wow, crazy, right? I didn't expect to do this video in one take. I was expecting maybe minimum 3 takes. Since the last day 2 was one take, I was like, I'm gonna do it one take, and this is one take. I mean, I'm just rambling at this point. I've basically said everything that I'm about to say. So I'm just admiring this book, Crazy how I just found it in my house, It wasn't actually a gift. I just found the book. I just found it, like, it's crazy. Yeah. So hopefully I'll finish reading this book, because don't worry, I know I'll finish reading this book. So that's everything that happened today. So cheers.